Hey peoples, it's Retro Gamers Guru. Welcome to a new Let's Play. And this happens to be my first part of the Blast to the Past project with Mario Kart as the featured game. Now, if you guys have not heard, I wanted to do this in recognition of Mario Kart 8 that released just a few days prior on May 30th of 2014. I will be playing Mario Kart 8, and then I will be slowly going backwards in the series, and I will just show how far we've gone with this series. So, unfortunately for right now, I don't have the any guests quite just yet to be featured, but I'll get to that in a moment. If I can get a good internet connection, then I will show you what online is like. And Mario Kart TV, I will explain to you that in a moment. As you can see, we also have stamps, of all things, right here. If it would, actually, I can't show that because it was, never mind. Apparently, right, you can only look at the stamps with the Wii U gamepad, and I don't know how to record that, and yet some people somehow do. But, anyways, let's start off this project with the Grand Prix. I have played this game for a couple days now, so I kind of know what I'm doing by now. I completed all of the circuits on 50cc, which is a joke in this, mostly a joke for this game. But for here, I will be trying to do 100cc, and I haven't unlocked everything quite just yet, so you guys are going to see me unlock a couple more characters. Now, if you haven't gotten this game, you're going to start off with 16 characters, and they are all within this little block right here. Very easy to remember. Everything off to the sides is extra characters right here. So I've unlocked at a great majority of the characters. I still need to unlock 4 more out of the 14 unlockable characters. And aside from that, I still have the meat right here, which is pretty cool. But I'm not going to be playing as the Mii quite just yet, because I want to show off what you can do with this and stuff like that. Now, every time that you use a new driver when you complete a circuit, you get a Miiverse stamp, and I've completed a great majority of these with new characters. I've got Mario, Luigi. I got this whole top row right here, and I almost got this, or I still need Toadette, and the one that I still need to unlock. I did Pink and Gold Peach, which is basically Metal Peach, except it's in pink and gold. Don't know why they couldn't have just called her Metal Peach, but I guess that's the way they want to do things. I did Roy, and aside from that, I still have to go through all the other characters. So this time, I am going to show off Toadette. And as you can see, this is a very different feature for the Mario Kart series that's only seen prior to this on Mario Kart 7. I can't record Mario Kart 7 right now because I don't have a 3DS capture card, but that's not anything to worry about, because I can still record a great majority of the series, and only 3 Mario Kart games are on portables. The rest are console. So, not too shabby. I've got a lot of carts and bikes right over here. I've got the standard, Mach 8, Cat Cruiser, Circuit Special. Actually, hang on a second. I am going to show you the specifications. Of course, each character is either classified as light, or medium, or heavy. Toadette's light, by the way. And so with that in mind, these cards right here will help you determine what is to come with this track. Now, I'm assuming that you all know what these terms here, right to the right of me, mean. Speed, acceleration, weight, handling, traction. In my opinion, you want to have a good handling and traction because you are going to be drifting a lot. And weight doesn't necessarily matter. Actually, it does matter as well. As all 5 of these matter, but it's just dependent on what type of style of racing you prefer that you actually have to look at. Heavy, you're often going to see low acceleration but high speed, high weight but low handling, and high traction. So that's the advantage to that. As you can see, the standard card, it has very good handling and very good traction, but it's also very slow in comparison, and it has somewhat good. It has decent acceleration and very low weight. So Toadette can be pushed off very easily. And as you can see, the specifications change at times with each card. Now this is a pretty balanced one, and let's see. I would not recommend using the Yoshi bike because you can't drift very well in this one. Standard MKTV, yeah, that one's pretty good. Same thing with Wild Wiggler. Mach 8 is a pretty good one. Same thing with Cat Cruiser. I'm gonna go ahead and use Circuit Special. Now with these tires also change up things. So you got your standard, you got your monster, which is better off with the heavy characters because look at it. And then we've got our rollers, which do that. Slim, slick, metal, off-road, sponge. I wouldn't recommend sponge much. And wood, cushion, which I just got. Actually, I'll use cushion just to experiment with it. Now, I don't have that many of these gliders right here, but they sometimes change up. They usually change weight and acceleration, so I haven't seen them change handling, speed, or traction yet. Now, there's one category so far that I've seen with the gliders. There's one that's a little bit more balanced with the Super Glider, the Wario Wing, and the Waddle Wing. Whereas with the others, they are more oriented based on acceleration rather than weight, like the Peach Parasol, the Parachute, the Parafoil, and the Mario Kart TV Parafoil. Now, I often use the Mario Kart TV Parafoil, but this time I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the Wario Wing. I'm going to use the standard glider, and we are going to start off with Mushroom Cup. Sorry it took so long to talk about the specifications. There's a lot of stuff that has been added in this new Mario Kart. I like the way they designed also the loading screen. It's not too boring to look at. And it's actually a very good-looking Mario Kart this time around. I'm not sure if you guys can tell I'm recording this with an HD PVR 1 right now, and but this Mario Kart looks beautiful. If you've got a component cable or an HDMI cable, you're set to go. And the speed boost acts a little bit differently this time around. You've got, yeah. I'll explain in a little bit. Oh, pretty cool. Oh, that was terrible. Ah. So, I'm off to a very great start, ladies and gentlemen, with Toadette. Now, here's what this game was advertised for, the anti-grav system. This adds for some interesting gameplay. And, as you can see, I am now using a new item, the Piranha Plant. And what the Piranha Plant does is it makes people, get chomped and get out of your way. And, the Piranha Plant, if you're close enough, is pretty useful. But aside from that, it's not very good use. Now, with this, the item that I just got was coins. Coins are used in order to get upgrades for the little carts that you can use, since your carts are customizable and stuff like that. And I kind of like the cart customization feature a little bit. Oh, jeez, I messed that up. Typically, in my opinion, with green shells and bananas when you're in first place, you're gonna want to use them for protection, because then you can have them not hit you with a red shell, because the CPUs get red shells a lot in this game, as I have seen. And this game, in particular, has pretty good AI, in my opinion. They're very aggressive, and they are also ones to actually use the stuff pretty often. Whatever item they get, they're going to use it with tactfully, with very good tactics in mind. But aside from that, the first Grand Prix is pretty easy. Well, this first race is pretty easy, but the other races are going to get pretty hard pretty fast, because if you could not tell, this is a pretty hard game. Now, here's another new feature that they added that's a little bit more unique this time. But it's not just a highlight reel. Hang on. Get out. Get outside.
No. Okay.
No.
You do not go in Ian's room. Sorry, bud.
It's alright. Okay, I am finally back, and now what I was about to show was the highlight reel. What this highlight reel does this time around, sure, it shows you the highlights of the race, but it's customizable, just slightly. It shows you the highlights of item using and stuff like that. It shows you good action, and typically speaking, the special features, it shows off you firsthand, but what's cool is that you can use the control stick in order to rewind or fast forward, and then you can press B in order to zoom. I mean, go in slow-mo. Like, take for example this. Oh, that wasn't the one. There we go. See, you can do that just for fun. Stuff like that. The animations look pretty smooth, though, on my screen, but it's kind of hard to tell with the quality of this. Whoops. Actually, what you could do, you can share your highlights on YouTube and to the Miiverse, but as of right now, I will just go ahead and just show you what you can do with this. You can take a look at the other characters that have been fighting against you along the way. This can include Wario and Peach and maybe Yoshi. Yeah, Yoshi. And I'm going to focus on everything, and you can go all the way to 60 seconds. So let's see what happens if I do that. Yeah, things change dramatically every time you use this feature. You can get different scenes, and sometimes you can get the same scenes but at different angles. So it's good to see what you can get along the way. And let's see here. Oh, that wasn't pretty smart. Actually, yeah, I guess he couldn't really get away from him. And so yeah, you can get many angles, and you can see many things happening on the screen. and you get different features so that and different points so that the racers face. And you can do this with any racer that has been racing in there, and you can just share it on YouTube. So really, I could have shared a video while recording a video about Mario Kart 8. So really, I could be making a video within a video to upload to YouTube, which I'm uploaded to YouTube right after I finish this recording. So really, it's a videoception. But in this case, I am... If you guys do not know quite just yet, I will be indicating how far I've gotten in the recording sessions by uploading the final races that I have actually been in, and I will just show you the main highlights of that, and just to show you how this feature really works, stuff like that. So yeah, every time you hit the other players, or if you get hit by an item, coins get dropped, and then you have to collect them all over again. And believe me, coins are needed in this game in order to get upgrades. You do want to see if you can collect everything, just so that you can get the best vehicle that works for you. To get the best vehicle that works for you, young lad, you need to go on in the world and then collect every single coin you can ever imagine about. Because greed actually helps in this world, wahahaha. And stuff like that. So, let's go ahead and just keep on going down this place. Actually, in this game, if you're playing with the Wii U gamepad, you actually have a little mini-map that you can use that that you can see if people are actually using an item against you and stuff like that, and what item people are holding. But that's only oh, dang. I was hoping to use that as protection, but fortunately there's an item right here, so I can compensate. With a coin, of course. Yes, of course. But, oh yeah, there's items right up there. I'll be good. But, in the first place, this game can be hard if you do not know what you are doing with these races. I would recommend going at 50cc first, just to get a feel of the races first. It may be a joke, but you'll be happy after you do that, just so that you actually know what's going on in these races and everything of the sort. Now, let's just go on to the next race, because I don't need to show the highlights this time around. And so that's just how things work here. I'd better go over the controls of this game. In this game, you used one of the left shoulder buttons that are provided to you, provided that you're using the gamepad or a regular controller like the classic controller or the Wii U Pro controller. That's what I'm using right now, because I do not want to use motion controls in this game, because, for one thing, I've tried that in Mario Kart Wii, and motion controls do not work for me very well. And besides, I've always worked better with a controller in these racing games. So anyway, this is one of these maps where you can take multiple paths to see what you can find and stuff like that. So you can take multiple paths and then just get hit by a red shell. And then get in second place somehow. And third? Oh, okay, yeah, so I'm just right at that edge. So fortunately, I can get my first place back. Well, looks like I'm gonna have some catching up to do. So anyway, yeah, the items to take, you use one of the left shoulder buttons, You get hit by items. By Peach this time, that little ugh. And then drifting, you use one of the right trigger buttons, the right shoulder buttons, I mean. And you can also accelerate using either A or the right control stick by pushing up. You also have a brake where you use B to brake, or you can use the right control stick again in order to actually decelerate by pushing backwards. And yeah, even though I got hit by a red shell, I think I'm perfectly okay because of the fact that I got just a little bit ahead. Oh jeez. At least I'm able to accelerate again. Oh no. This is not good. No, no, no. You are not allowed to get in front of me. That's not the way things work here. The humans are supposed to get golden trophies with a 3-star rating when provided for. Provided for? Yeah, that's the best word choice. But anyways, let's go ahead and try to get a perfect rating in this game, because with Mario Kart, I've been playing the series ever since Double Dash, and by far, Double Dash is still my favorite Mario Kart, if you guys do not know that. But this game, it reminds me of Double Dash in its speed and the way it controls and everything, so this is a pretty good Mario Kart. And I just forgot what I was originally talking about since I somehow changed the subject. Oh, jolly. Well, anyways, by the way, with drifting, if you aren't to drift in a specific direction, the right button makes it just hop like this. And the left shoulder button that you use items for, it also acts as a horn like this. Oh jeez. This is not good. Well, looks like I'm catching up to the other players. And by the way, if you want to actually pull off some tricks that can give you a speed boost, you go off an edge of a ramp that, like that, and you press the right shoulder button right when you're just leaving the edge, just so that you can pull off a little stunt, just so you can get a little speed boost. Like so, and so on. So I'm gonna try this again with multiple ramps just to get ahead like this. So now, when you're in first place, you're going to want to go off the edge. You're going to want to get to the items like the bananas and the green shells for protection from red shells, because they are a nuisance in this game. Even though some people think that the red shells aren't quite accurate in this game and stuff like that, that's not true, because they are just pretty darn lucky and stuff like that. Red shells are pretty much prevalent in this game, and they don't go away very easily. So, yeah, that's that. And so, well, I'm holding this banana for right now until I have proof that there's a red shell coming, or something of the sort. I kind of like to use this super glider right here to get as far as I can. The best way that I've found out so far is pushing backwards. And, just... I forgot what I was talking about. But... let me think. I really have forgot what I was talking about. I'm kind of tired right now. Oh crap. Oh crap. Well, this is not good. I'm gonna have to try to get a little speed boost. Fortunately, I did kind of, so... Let's see if I can take the shortcut as well, just if I can get the ink off my face. Okay, good. Not good because I got coins. Okay, and we're good to go. We're going to finish in first place no matter what. I don't see anything on the map screen because I'm not looking at the gamepad because I don't want to use the gamepad, honestly. The gamepad feels very uncomfortable when you're playing racing games like this because you're focused on trying to get ahead. But the problem is that the plastic edges kind of get in your way, so it kind of cramps your hand. So I wouldn't recommend that. But honestly, other than that, what I would recommend best is the Wii U Pro Controller. The Wii U Pro Controller actually functions very well, and it... Okay, that wasn't a very good highlight reel. I'm gonna have to edit that. But I can either do full, or I can do 60 seconds. I think I'm gonna do 60 seconds, and I'm gonna pick... I think it's either Iggy or Lemmy. I think it's Lemmy, and then there's Peach, and then there's Wario, I think. There he is. And let's see how that works. But so I'll be once I am satisfied with this highlight reel, then I will just be uploading it just to show how far I have gone. Now, this is pretty much how things are gonna work. I'm gonna be doing all the Grand Prix in 100cc, and then I'm just gonna show off how fun this game is. Because with the Blast to the Past project, this really is going to show how much of a fun game this is. Because I'll be doing this first, and then I'll be going backwards in this series, so like I said. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show in the later game, in the earlier games in the series, on how far I've gone, because of the fact that I can't upload my highlight reels and stuff like that. Okay, I think that's a pretty good reel, so... Within a video that I am recording to be uploaded, I'm going to be sharing a highlight reel that I'm going to be upload later, and this is going to show proof that I'm going to be uploading this. So it's going to be showing the clip once again, and I will be right back after I have uploaded the little highlight reels. If I can actually get a good internet connection, that is. So anyway, yeah, I will just be with you in a moment. Okay, I am finally back. I have just uploaded the little highlight reel, and you guys can view it yourselves if you guys still want to. By the time that you see this video, you guys will have seen the highlight reel that I've just uploaded and stuff like that. And so yeah, I will have to take a look at that highlight reel and then change a little bit of like the names and stuff like that. So I will just go ahead and just show you guys the results now and stuff like that. So, this has turned out to be a very good recording session. The recordingception has been successful and stuff like that. And we can see all of the other parts, and as you can see, we just completed first in every single race in Mushroom Cup in 100cc. And so now we get a 3-star rating gold cup. And we got a new stamp. Would you like to post to Miiverse? No, because I just posted to Miiverse a tiny little highlight reel. I think I am good. So the maximum amount of points that you can get is 60. And we just got a new stamp. We unfortunately did not get any new characters, but next time we will be doing yet another Grand Prix, and it's going to be Flower Cup. So I will be able to advance it next time. I will be able to do 150cc in this little Let's Play, because, for one thing, it's going to be the same races over and over again, and I still am getting better at this game because it's new and stuff like that. So, next time we actually are in this game, we are going to be doing, single player again with the Flower Cup, and I will also be getting the highlight reel ready for that. So, before we go, actually, I don't think I can do online. Actually, I'll do that in a later episode. But with Mario Kart Television, or TV, aka, Mario Kart Television is basically just showing you highlights of stuff that you have just done recently. So anyway, you can see all these different highlights that are released. You can see on Miiverse recently released stuff, and you can see all these different highlights and stuff like that. Like, for example, look, what does this one look like? I do not know, because I accidentally pressed B instead of A. So anyway, yeah, you can see all these different highlights. This is the one that has just been made, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that you could get highlights of when you play online as well. That's pretty much either a very good thing to show off, or something that is just shows your embarrassment. So this is a cool feature that I really like, but so you get this extra little feature that you can take a look at, and so yeah, the same rules apply. You can slow down with slow-mo, like this. Yep. And you can also fast forward, zoom, and rewind, and stuff like that. And yeah, but so aside from that, this is basically all Mario Kart Television is. It just shows off highlight reels. It doesn't really completely bend to your will and stuff like that. The game makes the highlights for you, so you basically are relying on the in-game recorders and stuff like that. But aside from that, I think this is a really fun game, and I am really glad to play this for you guys. And so, in the next episode, we are going to be doing a single, you guys know it's coming in the next episode. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been the Retro Gamers Guru. I say that we play not only the new, but the old too, which is not the case right here because we're playing Mario Kart 8. And I wish you all a very, very good day. This game is so good.
I'm gonna turn into that on the ground. I killed an ant. Oh, okay. Oh, this is difficult. Oh my goodness, what's going on?
hitting him square in the head, the horse head. But after you defeat him, you grab the key, and then you come over here and you place the crystal within the palace, so like we are supposed to do in order to find the Triforce.